Make it clear and clean, you visualize. You magnetize the energy to make the thought real. That's how you manifest. You think the thought in your head, it goes to woo. You make it clear and clean, you visualize. You magnetize the energy to make the thought real. That's how you manifest. One more time. You think the thought in your head, you close your eyes. You make it clear and clean, you visualize. You magnetize the energy to make the thought real. That's how you manifest.
Good morning, everybody.
CSL.
How is everybody this morning? All right. Marilyn, thank you so much. Isn't that beautiful music in the morning? Thank you so much. Okay, right now I just invite you to breathe with me. Sit back and relax and breathe a mindful breath, relaxing into this beautiful day outside this morning. We feel the breeze upon our skin. We feel the presence of love expand within us, warming our bodies with a tingling glow. You are a bright light of the very intelligence of the universe. We are all bright lights of the very intelligence of the universe. And we join together this morning as CSL, merging our lights as one light, expanding our love as one love, and focusing our joy and peace upon the world as we speak our purpose statement together from this space of perfect harmony. Here we go. As an intentional spiritual community, the purpose of CSL is to be a living environment for individuals to realize that we are all unique emanations of God, the love intelligence governing the universe. We embody the truth of our oneness with God, and we consciously practice this truth in our everyday lives. Through the exploration of new thought, ageless wisdom, and an energy of unconditioned love, we are dedicated to individual transformation and to being a beneficial presence in the world.
still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place within my life, and I will listen, Holy Spirit. I will listen. I will make a quiet place. I will make a quiet place. I will make a quiet place.
And I invite you to breathe with me into this vibrant, alive stillness, coming to a deeper place of knowing the power and the presence of Spirit. We recognize, know, and feel we are embraced and immersed in this loving presence of Divine Spirit, the source of all life, the source of all good, peace, love, wisdom, beauty. I feel my oneness united with everyone, knowing we are all diverse expressions of the divine. And in this divine union, I speak my word of acceptance, of an expanded awareness of the limitless possibilities of each life here today. Thoughts of doubt, lack, limitation, and fear are dissolved and replaced by faith, thoughts of peace, harmony, abundance, and health, and unlimited possibilities. Divine wisdom guides our thoughts and choices as we create our experience. And I accept a life of each of us, trusting in the process of co-creation, and a life of peace, of love, of compassion and joy. And we move through our life in perfect order. I bless the prayer requests and the desires of your heart, knowing that they are in divine order, that a healing is taking place, that divine spirit encompasses all, and it flows for the highest good of each individual request, and truth is revealed in its highest order. And I bless the service, knowing that we each are a light shining upon the other in love, that we are blessed by the music, the message, and all the volunteers that make our experience so much from a place of love and compassion. I'm so grateful to know that all that is needed for our lives to unfold in love, abundance, joy, and health is already available for our recognition and use. So I just release these words, this prayer, into the law, knowing it is already so in the divine mind as it comes forth in recognition, in manifestation, and in the fullness of life as we join together and declare And so it is.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul.
I'd like to draw your attention to the prayer chest at behind the sign behind you. And if you have something that is seemingly blocking your fullness of life, please leave your concerns, your worries in the prayer chest, and the practitioner will be doing affirmative prayer this week in your behalf. And my quotes for today: joy is the holy fire that keeps our purpose warm and our intelligence aglow. It's Helen Keller. And from Ernest Holmes, the highest attitude of mind from which all else springs is one of perfect calm and absolute trust in the Spirit.
Sometimes I think I'm on a journey just to see what I can see. I seem to climb a mountain path, cliffs overlook the sea. The forest floor will make my bed under a canopy of green. The leaves are colored as in autumn on a tree, a living tree. Then the seed is fallen to the earth. As it sprouts, I hear the pounding surf. journey just to see what I can see. I seem to climb a mountain path, cliffs overlook the sea. The forest floor will make my bed under a canopy of green. If you had wings, would you fly? If you could sing, would you try? If you only know the feeling, you wouldn't pass it by. Listen to your heart and feel it deep inside. If you had wings, would you fly? If you could sing, would you try? If you only knew the feeling, you wouldn't pass it by. Just listen to your heart and feel it deep inside. If you had wings, would you fly? If you could sing, would you try? If you had
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dave. Beautiful song, beautiful. All right. So, here we are in June. The fifth principle of manifestation in John Randolph Price's book, Empowerment, is visualization. So, today we will talk about creative visualization, and maybe in just a little bit different way than what you're thinking, because I don't know, but I'm guessing a lot of you know at this point in your life what visualization is, and even creative visualization. I am also going to sprinkle in quotes by Shakti Gawain from her best-selling book from 1978, Creative Visualization, which when I read that book, I just loved what she had to say. I love the way Shakti Gawain writes. I also love the book Living in the Light that she wrote as well. And so I'd like to share some of the more popular quotes out of that book as well. First, I'm going to read out of John Randolph Price's book, Empowerment. All I can see is my reflection in this.
So how do you look?
You look fabulous. I can only read the words, right? Let's see if this helps. It's the sunshine on it. Here we go, right here. Okay, so we're talking about the fifth principle, visualization. He says, you create form out of thought substance through your power to visualize, either by sharp and distinctive mental pictures or by sensing and feeling the image of fulfillment and completion in your mind. In the manifestation process, he says, I use the word visualization more often than imagination, because I am talking about controlled mental picturing. To some people, imagination is like daydreaming. And while that activity does have its place, it does not have the power and thrust of vivid mental images that have been scripted, produced, and directed in your mind with you in the starring role. With this kind of disciplined mental production, you can truly mold conditions and shape events. When you visualize or practice controlled imagery, be sure to experience the fulfillment of your desires in the present moment. Always work in the now. And instead of seeing yourself on the stage of life, having, being, and doing according to your heart's desire, you must be that person. Seeing another face and form that looks like you enjoying health and wholeness does not have the power to properly condition the energy. You must combine your conscious awareness with the form and experience and feel the perfection throughout your being. You must live the prosperity. You must live the ideal relationship. You must live the true place success in your mind as the one personally enjoying the manifest good. He says, capture the view of the happy ending, the finished episode. Jump across time to the end result, and be sure to add color, dimension, and sound to your mental movie. See the beauty of your imaged environment. Watch the movement of people and bring in life and dimension to their activities. Listen as your friends congratulate you on your radiant health or your new success and prosperity. Someone once told me, what you see is what you get. So create a masterpiece for yourself, not outlining how your good is to come to you or how your desires are going to be fulfilled. That is none of your business. Just know that what you are seeing in mind, Spirit will create in form and experience in perfect ways for the good of all. Okay? So here's a quote from Shakti Gawain out of Creative Visualization, her book. Every moment of your life is infinitely creative, and the universe is endlessly bountiful. Just put forth a clear enough request, and everything your heart truly desires must come to you. She says the process of change does not occur on superficial levels through mere positive thinking. It involves exploring, discovering, and changing our deepest, most basic attitudes towards life. So that's, it leads right into creative visualization. She's talking about exploring, discovering, changing our deepest, most basic attitudes towards life. You can see that that takes a little bit of work, right? That takes a little bit of time. Creative visualization is a lifelong process of developing your life or creating your life to be something that you look forward to and enjoy. So, I just got home from a little 4-day vacation with Roy. We left right after, we left Monday and just had 4 days. We went to Mesa Verde to do some camping and some hiking, and we visited with my son and his wife in Durango. And the point I want to make here is that I was so excited about going on vacation. If any of you talked to me last Sunday, you knew I was just so excited about going on this 4-day vacation. And, you know, I just was looking forward to it every single day and looking forward to it. Well, on my walk yesterday morning, maybe that was the morning before, I got to thinking about what it was about vacation that got me so excited. And when I looked up the word vacation in the dictionary, then I had a better understanding of what got me so excited. So vacation, according to Merriam-Webster, is a respite or a time of respite from something. It's from the Latin root word vacatio, which means respite from work. And even further back, the root word is vacare. And I love this one. This means to be empty. to be free, and to have leisure. And leisure means free time. No wonder I was so excited about going on vacation, right? I was looking forward to being free, to being empty. No worries about work or things that I needed or had to get done. On vacation, I'm purposely spending some time only doing what I want to do. So exciting. And then I got thinking, what if I could create my daily life to be like a vacation? Could I get excited and look forward to every day? Or even, dare I say, could I get excited and look forward to every moment, living my life as a vacation? So I started looking at what it takes to have a successful vacation. I just went off on this tangent, and I'm like, okay, so what makes my vacation successful? And this is just me, and these are just my ideas, and maybe this isn't true for everyone, and that's okay, but if you glean something here, that'd be awesome. So number one, when I'm going to go on vacation, I dream or I imagine or I brainstorm ideas, and I create a template or an outline for my adventure, right? I dream up something I want to do on vacation. Number two, I think a prerequisite for a successful vacation in my book is have fun. I'm going on vacation to have fun. And having fun is a state of mind, right? It takes an attitude of gratitude. It takes the willingness to always look on the sunny side, right? With a lightness and a willingness to laugh at myself and maybe not take things too seriously. It takes an adventurous attitude to try new things, to let go of old ways, to do things different than usual. I'm going on vacation. I'm doing something different than I normally do in my life. And having fun doesn't always just happen, right? Although sometimes it does. But more often we have to prepare for fun. We expect it. We create a fun mindset so that we can experience fun. The third thing I think is there is some amount of planning involved in a successful vacation. Usually we plan to take some money. We sometimes save a lot of money. We plan maybe for accommodations, although sometimes we don't. We plan for food. We plan for recreation, for entertainment. Often we've planned this out. Number four, usually we vacation in a place or that we do something that brings us pleasure or joy, right? We have a genuine like for it, if not a love for it. We think that it's going to be enjoyable. Sometimes it turns out different, but we think it's going to be enjoyable. We look forward to that. So the fifth thing, hooked up with the fun factor, is the idea of non-attachment to the outcome of the vacation. So if I want to really have a good time, I can't be, really stuck on having it turn out how I planned it. We know we have to be flexible. Things don't always turn out like we thought they would. For success, we have to go with the flow when we're on vacation. We need to be able to change plans or adapt or accept something different if we come upon an unexpected challenge. The car breaks down. There are no reservations. All of these things that may happen on vacation. So not being attached to the outcome of what we planned is crucial to my happiness or success on my vacation. Just being able to go with it, whatever happens. And I know vacation isn't always fun and struggle-free, but the point is we purposely set up a certain amount of time to prepare the way for this free time that we schedule a vacation for. Y'all experienced that before? So another quote from Shakti Gawain. In creative visualization, you use your imagination to create a clear image, idea, or feeling of something you wish to manifest. And I was just using that idea of vacation, how easily we can manifest a vacation like that, using our imagination, getting a clear image. I find quite often the issue that some people don't always know what they want to manifest when we're talking about manifesting a life. Some people don't know what they want to manifest. And so do you see how that's not a very clear, specific picture? It can be tricky, I think, if you've been on the spiritual path for a while. I think it can be tricky for people to say that they want something and still feel spiritual. That can be a hang-up for some people. We're told to have no desires. And although I agree with that at some level of spirituality, it's not really helpful when we're first learning to use our God-given power to create a joy-filled life. We have deeply felt desires to express more life, to become more, to become better, more loving people, caring for each other and our planet. That's that deep-seated soul desires of the divine coming forth. Shakti Gawain says again, we have to understand in a deep way that having what we truly want in life contributes to the general state of human happiness and supports others in creating more happiness for themselves. So this message today is for those maybe who don't really know what to manifest other than just a general well-being and joy for living, in which we will be seeking God, and as Scripture promises, then all things shall be added. So I can't think of a higher, more valuable goal than seeking general well-being and a joy for living, and then allowing those added things to come upon us. So I'm going to go back to the 5 ways to create a successful vacation, and I'm going to use these ideas to also create a successful daily life. More free of doubt, more free of shame, of striving and struggling, a daily life of peace, of gratitude, fun, ease, and divine right action. So I go back to number 1. I need to spend time every day visualizing, dreaming, imagining a successful life. Feel the successful feelings, however that comes about for you. Success is going to be different for everyone, but think about that deepest success, this general well-being and joy for living. I have to visit that time every single day. Decide who you love to be and feel its reality for you. Who do you love to be? Can you feel that reality every single day in your visualization and spiritual time? Give yourself some goosebumps, right? Imagine yourself correcting your problems. Feel them resolved every single day. Like John Randolph Price said, feel that end result and live from the end result of resolved issues every single day. Number 2, visualize more fun in your life. What would that look like? Schedule fun into your day, every day. Lighten up and laugh at yourself. Something I really needed to learn was to laugh at myself. And boy, life is way more funny when you laugh at yourself, because you're always doing things that are ridiculously funny, right? I am. So when I learned to laugh at myself more than take myself so seriously and beat myself up, I was so able to just relax and have more fun. Do something out of the ordinary. Include fun in your daily life by purposely visualizing yourself engaging in fun. And then feel the joyful feelings that brings. Talking about visualizing. Number 3, plan by setting aside time to visualize your new life. So this is like your first one. Visualize, dreaming, imagining. Plan to do that. Planning is a very appealing thing to our ego, right? We really feel like we're getting something done. We love to plan. So I say use the excitement of your ego to your advantage. Your ego loves to plan, so use it in the planning stages. Plan new habits. Make new decisions about how you will behave differently. Plan to behave differently. If it didn't work out for you so well just a minute ago or an hour ago or last year or 10 years ago, plan a new habit. Plan to do it differently. Make deals with yourself. Catch yourself when you're feeling out of harmony and make a plan to bring yourself into alignment with your truth, with the truth of who you are. Remind yourself who you are. You are not your problems. You are not your mistakes. The truth is, you are divine love in action, expressing right now, right here. Every single one of us. We really can't do it wrong. Write your plan out and visualize it in detail. He talked about, no, he's going to talk about that in a minute. Write your plan out. Did I already have that down? Number 4, create an everyday life that brings you pleasure or joy. Now, of course, we all want that. I know that sounds like duh, right? But it's amazing how often we create just the opposite without realizing it, because we are allowing our lives to come forward from those subconscious beliefs instead of consciously putting into our mind and changing our beliefs or our habits to more closely align with harmony and to bring us joy. We're not thinking deeply enough. I do want to read one more thing out of John Randolph Price's book here. I'm going to go right home and clean the screen. I see that's part of the problem. This is what Zeke watches his little thingies on. Whoa, there's some peanut butter and jelly on here. All right, so he says, one way that I have found to sharpen my practice of creative visualization is to write out the complete and finished scenario, just as I would like to see it on the screen of my mind. And as I read these words, the images take shape, and I see and hear and feel the total fulfillment of my desires. He says another point, every scene, every picture, every character, and every situation in your mental play must be totally positive. Do not allow one single negative aspect to enter your mind during this process. Always see the best. Always image from your highest vision. Okay? We want to, and then what I would say is you write that out, and I've done this so many times. You write specifically how you want your life to be. Be sure you keep that in positive terms, because you don't want to be writing in something that you don't want to be living, right? So take some time to actually write out your daily life scenario. You could do a daily life scenario. You could do a 5-year plan. You could do a 10-year plan. You could do all of those and visit all of those. But daily life is what you're living right now. And you want to to take time to write this out so that you can be proactive in your life instead of reactive. Do you see how that happens? You've seen these things and you've written them down and you've already visualized. I mean, we have this incredible power of imagination where we can go forward in our mind and we can imagine how a scene might be. If we had a hard dialogue maybe with someone, we can go ahead and imagine in our mind and say something and see how it feels. We can try it all on before we even have to be in conversation with the other person. So this is an incredible power that we have, and what we're talking about is just putting it down and really visiting it so that when those things come up or when challenges or issues come up, you can be proactive instead of reacting in the way that you did last year or last time or last minute. You can be proactive and you can know how you love to be. This is who I love to be. This is who I am. This is what I say in this conversation or in this challenging moment. Or maybe it's not even a challenging moment, every moment, right? So purposely place into your consciousness the things that you enjoy. Visualize in the here and now these things and believe that they are already so. And then you act from that belief. I think somebody like Jesus said that, right? So number 5. Of course, our best chance for a successful life is to be detached from the outcome of our desires. I just can't stress how important it is to be detached from it. When I start using visualization to manifest, it's quite possible that I won't get what I'm visualizing for a number of different reasons. There's many different reasons. But realizing that the journey of joy is really the demonstration, not the outcome, okay? It's the journey of joy that is the demonstration, or the journey of peace, or fill in your own words there. When we realize that, it helps us to not get so clingy to our desires, okay? We let go a little bit, always allowing the divine wisdom to have its way with us. That leaves us open to higher possibilities that we may not know of. Those divine possibilities that can more clearly see all the paths and how it's working. Much easier than us when we're in tunnel vision of I want this and I want it now, right? So Shakti Gawain suggests in her visualization, say you're writing this out or you're doing a prayer and you're visualizing this new life or this new way of being or this new habit you would like to replace with something else. She has these words: this or something better now manifests for me in totally satisfying and harmonious ways for the highest good of all concerned. So that is a really nice way to end your prayers or your visualization. This or something better. Do you see how that leaves you open to better or higher possibilities, things you may not see yet, or things that you might be thinking aren't such a good idea now, but you know what? God has something else in mind. So let's start using our God-given power of visualization to spread our wings and to venture out into the everyday world, everyday life, with a new confidence. When we visualize our good, we begin to embody our super spiritual self, right? Our super spiritual ego, allowing spirit to guide us to fly higher in life, sharing our beauty and light and understanding, bringing peace and healing to those in need. Is anyone on that? Anybody like that idea? We're going to sing a song for you. She remembers when she first got her wings and how she opened up the day she learned to sing. And then the colors came, erased the black and white, and her whole world changed when she realized she's a butterfly, pretty as the crimson sky. Nothing's ever gonna bring her down. And everywhere she goes, everybody knows she's so glad to be alive. She's a butterfly. Like the purest light in a darkened world, so much hope inside, such a lovely girl. You should see her fly, it's almost magical, it makes you wanna cry. She's so beautiful, she's a butterfly, pretty as the crimson sky. Nothing's ever gonna bring her down. And everywhere she goes, everybody knows she's so glad to be alive. She's a butterfly. God bless the butterfly, give her the strength to fly. Never let her wings touch the ground. God bless the butterfly, give her the strength to fly. Never let her wings touch the ground. She's a butterfly. She's a butterfly. She's a butterfly. She's a butterfly. She's so glad to be alive. She's a butterfly. God bless the butterfly, give her the strength to fly. Never let her wings touch the ground. God bless the butterfly, God bless the butterfly, God bless the butterfly. Thank you, Tamara. Beautiful, beautiful. As always, thank you. So, Shakti Gawain again says, the purpose of creative visualization is to connect us with our being, to help us focus and facilitate our doing, to deepen, expand, and align our having. I really like that. So I have a handout for you about creative visualization up here on the table. It's just a half a sheet, and I just found it on the internet. I thought it was very simple, so simple to remind you. So you can pick up a handout, and this week maybe you will start paying attention, or start playing around, not paying attention, hopefully you're paying attention. Start playing around with visualization and come to recognize the power of the imagination, along with engaging our senses. It takes both in visualization. the power of imagination engaged with our senses to bring new things into our lives. And we can get excited about and look forward to every day as a vacation, because as co-creators of our lives, we have set it up that way. We planned it, we set it up that way. I am free every day. I have a life of leisure, free time, free of fear, filled with love. Thank you, God. I know this is so, and so I invite you to say with me, and so it is.
God, you are every mountain. God, you are every ocean. God, you are every canyon, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every morning. God, you are every midnight. God, you are every moment, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. God, you are every sunrise. God, you are every moon glow. God, you are every starshine, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every springtime. God, you are every snowfall. God, you are every season, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. 'Cause you are the very breath I breathe, and your perfect love created me. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you.
Okay, as the ushers come forward, this is our time to consciously align ourselves with our true creativity in our life of abundance by participating in that divine givingness of the universe in the law of circulation. So if you'll take your gift in your hand and just know with me, as I am supplied, I consciously create in my life that flow from that unlimited abundance of the universe as I participate in the law of circulation, knowing it is unending. And our affirmation, my supply is unlimited because God is unlimited and God is my supply.
And these next words are in the handout also. I have a vision dancing through my bones. I feel the passion burning in my heart. I know the truth resting in my soul. Use me, Spirit, use me. Use me, Spirit, use me. I had a vision dancing through my bones. I feel the passion burning in my heart. I know the truth resting in my soul. vision. Dancing through my bones, I feel the passion. Burning in my heart, I know the truth. Resting in my soul. Use me, Spirit, use me. Use me, Spirit, use me.
And from the joy and dancing of giving, this blessings are blessed, knowing they go forth in joy, creating an even joyous atmosphere of love in our church, our community, and our world, and so it is.
So it's nice to have Lou back, eh? Thank you, Lou. And she had a fabulous time. You might ask her about her trip. She was on a meditation retreat with Dr. Roger Teal, and I imagine it was just fabulous. And you look brand new, Lou.
Yay, girl!
And so let's just tell the neighborhood how we see ourselves, okay? Here we go. I see myself energetic, inspired, and enthusiastic. I see myself poised, confident, and filled with the power of absolute faith. I see myself as whole and complete, with an all-sufficiency of all things. I see myself joyous, happy, and delighted to be me. I see myself enjoying the good will of God every single day. I see myself as the light of the world. I see myself as God being me, and so it is.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I'm getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here.
Okay, our last affirmation on your sheet, very easy. Here we go. I am unlimited.